turned 40, and I was very proud of what I was doing, and I was really lucky to be doing what I was doing. But I found myself asking a question that I don't think I've ever asked before, which is, what does the world really needs? And until then it was always pretty much, hey, we've done a concept car, let's do a concept plane, and we've done sneakers for Puma, now let's do an apparel collection for.
Right.
So it was always with the projector of like me, and for the first time I realized that the world have some major design challenges that are not being fully attended to.
So, first of all, thank you for seeing something and waking up to your gift and asking the deeper question, then acting on it. This is what we need in the world, Dror. We need this. And so people like you get to illuminate for others how you get that shit done, right? I mean, clearly you learned you have a gift. You can design stuff. And not only can design stuff, you build stuff, and you've been highly successful. You had a choice. Stay asleep, go play,
Yep.
right? More me.
Yeah.
Or ask yourself 8 years ago at 40, that deep question is, what does the world really need?
Yeah.
Not what do I need or want or think I can even create because I can do it.
Yeah.
But what does the world need? And so now when you say the design stuff is off, talk to us like, what does that mean? That makes design, okay, so some cities are nice, some towns are nice. Some things, are clearly dysfunctional, the way they're set up, but
That's a very, very good question. So just to set up the scale and context of urbanism as we have it today, right? Like more than 56% of the world population lives in cities. So the majority of the world population lives in cities. Now, the crazy thing is, if you think of all the cities around the world, we are going to double all of them within the next 25 years. So you're thinking
is the growth is it because of the population in general, or do
combination
we have
of
a
two
metric
things.
of the growth of
Both growth population and more people want to live in urban density.
Do you know why?
So why? Yeah,
Why?
opportunities, mainly opportunities.
Okay.
People want bigger
Economic opportunities and tighter social.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. So, by the way, we are accounting for 1 billion people around the world that we'll consider urban dwellers, but they actually live in what we call informal housing, right? Slums and favelas.
Yes.
Informal housing that accounts to urban. Anyway, the growth is projected to be that additional 2.6 billion people are going to live in cities that are not yet created in the next 25 years.
Yeah.
Right? And sprawl.
And pretty damn inefficient. It's not much is changing.
Exactly.
So you put a grass roof on, right? I mean,
exactly.
Big deal. I mean,
exactly.
Same material,
Exactly.
same kind of inefficient structures.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think that, the issue is that we're also treating the symptoms. We're not treating the core problems. What's the core problems? The core problems are that
And this is what you figured out 8 years ago, I bet.
Yeah.
Or was it more of a learning process?
It's a learning process. Yeah.
Because that's what I want to know. I mean, I have no time, neither do you, because I can tell your energy and personality. I love it, man. Mm-hmm. No time for small talk. I don't have any time for, chasing symptoms and then labeling them and selling more shit for symptoms, okay? We've been doing those stupid human tricks too long.
Yeah.
And because of our exponential moment in this time, with things like population growth, as you're talking about, and couple that with artificial intelligence, which is doubling every 3.4 months, right? Yes. We're a new age. We're in a new age.
Yeah.
And housing and living has to transform at that speed.
Exactly.
Or we're going to fall apart.
100%.
So what's the system? What's the systems-based core thinking here?
So I'll tell you, I'll try to summarize a whole 8 years worth of philosophy in a couple of sentences.
Wow.
The main
That reminds me
challenge.
of a quote by Mark Twain. I didn't have enough time to write you a short letter.
Yes.
I love that line, right?
Yes.
So it's the hardest thing.
Exactly.
So,
no,
please.
Listen, I exactly. That's the hardest thing. In a nutshell, everything we've been building has always been linear, right? We've been building Cartesianally squares and rectangles,
Yeah.
simply because we didn't have other tools to build differently, right? If you look at the map of the United States, why is some states divided, with a
Yeah.
straight line?
Yeah.
Because we had rulers and pencils and said, you know what, this is yours and this is ours, right?
It's so
That's the
funny how we
tools.
fall into these like little.
Yeah.
The shamans will call it domestication, which I love. But it's simple things like business cards.
Yeah.
Why the hell is it that shape?
Yeah.